motherfucking neighborhood Jesus, you motherfucking shit Wade.
What's good, motherfuckers? Man, it's cold outside. As you can see with my gangster furry jacket. We're driving to DC-5 in the middle of a snowstorm, ice storm. Well, not anymore. Today's the first day the roads are clear, so I haven't driven this car about 3, maybe 4 days. Thought she should stretch her legs a little bit. All that. How's everybody doing? So, thought I'd make a little bit of, a little video for you guys that missed the live stream last night or the post on Instagram. Basically, we've got some updates on some plans. Now, I've mentioned it before that once I save up a substantial amount of money, I'm going to be swapping a 4-piston motor in this car. Okay? And we will be buying another car for the daily. Well, I've kind of decided on a chassis. I know what I want to get. I want to find a super clean example. Doesn't have to be perfect. Civic EG6 hatch. Doesn't matter about necessarily what year it is. Whichever chassis weighs the lightest would be the nicest one. I think that would be either the VX or the DX, I think, or HX. I don't know. There's so many trim levels, but basically, that's what we're going to be swapping this motor in. Now, this motor is fun in this car that weighs 2680. Imagine how much fun it'll be in an EG6, which is substantially lighter, before you even do weight reduction. So that's the plan with that. Now, the order of things, I was thinking about this, a couple subscribers were talking about this the other night. Should I buy my 4-piston engine first? Or should I buy my Kinsler ITBs first? Now, the reason for this is, the K20 and K24 intake manifold runner flange is no different. So you can run the same ITBs on a K20 or a K24. See, what I don't want to happen is I don't want to buy an $11,000 motor, engine, whatever you want to call it. I just by habit I call it a motor, even though it's technically not a motor, it's an engine. I don't want it sitting in my garage for months and months and months because I don't have the money for let's say a Myers competition header and ITBs and a starter and a water pump and an alternator. I want to get all that stuff situated before I get the 4-piston engine, so that way, slap on the water pump, slap on the starter and the alternator and the ITBs and the competition header, and then we're ready to drop it in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want any downtime with a legendary motor. See, there's a habit again. But I blame Fast and the Furious. These fucking SR20 motors pull a premium 1 week before Race Wars. I think that's like where I got the habit of saying that. They say motors so much in fucking Fast and Furious. My 12-year-old brain just can't get away from it. But you guys get my drift. I don't want that motor having any downtime. I don't want to buy something that costs 11 grand and not be able to use it right away. I want to get that shit up and running the first week I get it. True story. But we're just making a little coffee run, warming up the car, stretching its legs, and I thought I'd just give you guys, a little driving vlog. It's been a little bit since I posted a video. It's kind of hard to make content in the dead of winter in Virginia, guys. I mean, if I was a Cali cat or a Florida cat, y'all would still be getting completely normal content because apparently they just don't even get fucking snow or cold weather. Ever. Yeah, another thing, you know, I like to involve my subscribers and stuff like that in some of my decision making. Not all of it, not hardly any of it, but certain things that matter, you know, like if it's about parts for this car or something like that. Like, hey, you should rock 18s. It's not happening, ever. You should be camber gang, brother. It looks so good on your car. Your paint's so clean. Not happening. But you guys get my drift. Like, I like to include y'all on things like democracy-esque situations, you know, where I want some feedback. Now, I sell merch. There are new variants of the Rega Fapster and the RPF None design. A couple people in warmer climates were asking me, they're like, yo, could you make t-shirts of these instead of hoodies? Like, I know it's wintertime, that makes sense, but he's like, I live in Florida. This other person's like, I live in California. Like, I don't really wear hoodies, I wear t-shirts. So, those are available. One sec, I get my coffee. I was buying a coffee the other night and I handed her a 20. She thought I was twipping. I was twipping her. She thought I was tipping her 20. I was like, no, that's for the drink. I was like, I haven't paid. She's like, oh, this is awkward. I'm like, yeah, you made it awkward. How the hell would I tip 20? Like, I don't understand if it was like Christmas or something like that, but like $20 on a $7 cup of coffee, which is absurd as is. Like, for $7, bro, you shouldn't have to tip anything. I think that's included, gratuities included in that absurdity price, just for fucking espresso and milk. Back to what I was saying, I was getting sidetracked because I had to get my coffee. You know, democracy-based situations, I like to include you guys in my decision-making, see where everyone weighs in. So, I sell merch. I'm thinking about starting to sell parts now. I've kind of looked into the logistics of it. If I sell it on my Instagram, I'm still gonna, if I do it through, you know, y'all send me money on PayPal, even if it's friends and family, I still gotta pay taxes on that. So, if, I don't know which way is better to do it. If I should get an LLC and make an, you know, get an actual business license, get an LLC, or should I just do it through my Instagram? I think the one pro to getting an LLC is if shit hits the fan, you could just declare bankruptcy as that company and not as your personal self. So that'd always be a fallback, you know, like a safety net. But yeah, I'm just trying to weigh in and see if people would. I'm trying to help you guys out. You know what I mean? I'd like to help you guys out. I'm not trying to make a shit ton of profit like most of these fucking companies nowadays that their business model is 2 times profit, 3 times profit, and more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't agree with that, and I don't want to screw you guys over, you know, because, like, I'm for helping out the DC5 people. You know what I mean? The ITR people, the, I mean, I'm not going to say all the Honda people, because I don't really, like, I don't have proficiency in other chassis like I do the DC5. The DC5 is like my square one, basically. It's the only car I've ever owned for any amount of time. I've driven other cars, but never owned them. I've worked on other cars, but never owned them. Never worked on them extensively. So, basically, I want to start selling parts to you guys, you know? I want to help you guys out, get you guys some good prices and stuff like that, the best prices we can do that's possible to still break even, make a little bit of profit, but definitely not no 2x, 3x shit, because that's just absurd. I don't believe in that. I mean, if I were Google or YouTube or Amazon or something, I wouldn't give a shit, but like, when you're trying to, that's my biggest problem right now with all these companies out there that are saying they do it for you. They do it for the community. They do it for the scene. I really don't know what the fuck they're talking about, because they're not helping anyone but themselves. Doing VTAC in the ice. Really hope there's no black ice out. Fuck that. But you guys get my drift, like, you can't have your cake and eat it. You can't be making 2x, 3x profit and saying you're for the community. Unless you're just like offering like super unique parts. Let's be real. I'd say 75% of the parts selection out there is one-offs. You know, it's not even original designs. It's like, it's kind of like the concept of rep wheels. You know, you got Desmond Regamaster Spoon SW388s, and then you got Rota slips. People probably buy way more Rota slips than they do Desmond Regamasters or spoon wheels because they're cheaper. But think about this. They're literally like 85% of the same design. They just changed enough so they don't get sued. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of one-offs out there. There really is. And I just don't agree with it. I'm trying to not have to drop ship. I'm trying to not have to sell one-offs. The parts in the store will be of the highest quality. Stuff that I would put on my car. We're not going to be selling any fucking NRG hubs and wheels. We're not going to be selling any K-Tune shifters or any of their bullshit. We're only going to sell elite companies. And yeah, like the prices for parts that are elite are more than getting the cheapest thing, like an NRG setup or something like that, or some fucking, you know, just run-of-the-mill shit. We're not doing that. So I hope people will value my opinion in choosing companies and stuff like that. We'll definitely try to get like, I'd like to try to get, I mean, one name that stands out right off the rip is Works Bell. This steering wheel and hub setup, like, man, it's great. It really is great. But then, I mean, Groupium, I doubt Groupium would be one. That's a custom-made affair. Maybe we could do some type of, like, get it through me and you get, like, a discount thing or something. I don't know. But, like, Groupium, like, my intake box was custom-made. It took 2 months, 3 months or something like that. So I doubt that's gonna be doable to a degree. Maybe like vending, like discount or something. But yeah, Groupium would be a tough one to get on board, I'm sure. They're super custom. They're doing all kinds of craziness. But Hard Race is a company I'll stand behind. They seem to be doing good things. You know, Energy Suspension, I ain't got nothing against them. Drag Cartel would be a good one to get on board. Jeremy, hit me up. But yeah, Hassport, I'm sure they have enough distributors and vendors and all that stuff. They probably wouldn't be on board, I don't think. I mean, all the companies I'm mentioning probably have enough vendors as is, so it's probably like, you know, unless I'm Zosh with 250,000 subscribers, they're going to be like, yeah, we're not giving you no discount code. You don't bring enough to the table. So it is what it is. All these companies, when they give out discount codes, winning. Man, it's super sketchy out here. Ooh, slick road. Hope that's not ice. But, you know, all these companies, you know, when they give out discount codes, they're giving it out to people with over, you know, multiple thousands of subscribers because they see that as they're fishing. They're fishing for rounding up business. You know what I mean? Also, we're doing a new thing next month. Anyone that buys an item of merch, each item of merch you buy, starting March 1st, each item you order is going to be like a raffle ticket, and we're going to be raffling away, I'm going to start raffling away little, you know, monthly goodie bags, and the goodie bag's going to include some special stickers, and it's going to include a 1/24th scale model, Fujimi model, or other brands too, but the main one we're going to be raffling off, starting off, is the you know, the Integra Type R, the Fujimi 1/24 scale Integra Type R model kit. Now, you can just receive it, you know, you buy your merch, let's say you win, you can just receive it as is. You don't even have to pay shipping. I'll pay shipping. As long as you're in the United States, I'll pay shipping. Because international shipping ain't no joke. That shit's absurd. But you can receive it as is inside the United States for free. No hidden fees or anything like that. If you want your model painted, you know, and assembled for you, we will be doing, I'm talking like, when I say like painted and assembled, I mean like meticulously painted. Let's say you want a replica of your car, you know, minus like the wheels. Like obviously Type R model kit comes with wheels. Maybe we could find certain wheels, like little model kit wheels, like RPF ones or whatever the fuck you got. But interior color, exterior color, and wheel color, we can do all that. I can do that for a small charge. I don't know what I would charge for that. I mean, it would take materials and time. I'd say for $50 extra, you know, like for $50, if you want your model kit assembled, painted, and detailed and all that shit, like highly detailed, you know, that'd be an extra thing. But I kind of want to leave it up to you guys to assemble your own models, but I'm just throwing that out there. If you guys want that service, it is available. I love putting together models, airbrushing and stuff like that, doing all the fine details, stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much most of the talking points for this little driving vlog. I know it's been kind of like rattling off, rambling, but you know, just got a lot. I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I thought you know, I had a lot of ideas like piled up, a lot of material piled up. But I think the way things are gonna go is we're gonna get our Kinslers first. We're either gonna get our Kinslers first or we're gonna get our suspension first. Probably suspension first, actually. We're gonna do the suspension first, sort out the way the car handles under high speed. I'm thinking coilovers, electric power steering, and some hard race inner tie rods. We've got the outer RC tie rods, SHG slider rack, and the Fortune 510 coilovers. I don't know what spring rate I'll go with. I'll talk to them because they're really smart about that. They have a lot of options, but they can help you in making a decision. And then after that, we will probably get our ITBs. And once we get our ITBs, after that, we'll be getting, we'll really be looking for an EG6, like literally. My goal is before the end of 2021, going into 2022. By 2022, I want an EG6, and I want all the stuff I just mentioned to be on the car, installed, and enjoying it, basically, you know? True story. But yeah, it's just a lot of money, guys. Really makes you question how devoted you are to this passion, and it's worth it. I think I'm just like kind of getting, not cold feet, but it's just a lot of money, easily. All that stuff I mentioned is easily another 25 grand. So I got to get to crunching. I got to find a way to grind a little bit better, a little more efficiently in this COVID post-pandemic fucking world. Shit like that. Because Reverb, the place I sell music equipment on, they're closing up in 2 months. They're going broke. They're closing the doors. So gonna really have to figure out something, guys. Anyways, thanks for coming on a ride with me. It was good shooting the shit, all that stuff. If you guys want to support the channel, there's merch available, t-shirts, hoodies, you know, whatever climate you're in, all kinds of merch on there. Shameless merch plug, I know, but it helps out the channel a lot. It really does. It helps in every little way. If you haven't subscribed already and you like DC5 content, I guess do all that shit down there. Fucking ring bells, jerk people off, whatever. I'll catch you guys next time. Y'all have a good one. Be motherfucking y'all.